Right, next on the menu on the left is brands. Now, the free version of Canva can't access anything in here, but it's not really a problem. We don't really need it. It's a bit more advanced for what we need right now. So let's move on to uploads. And here you can add your own photographs and videos. Simply click upload files or click and drag from the folder on your computer. So to get to this stage, I have prepared a bunch of photos from my phone. I am forever snapping pictures and quick video clips throughout my day for content. So my phone camera roll is packed. And on my phone, I make separate folders for either places I visit or separate into months. And my advice is to do this if you can, just so that you're organized. I don't know about you, but it takes me forever to scroll back through thousands of images just to find a decent one I took months ago. So organize them so they're easy to find. I use an Apple phone and an Apple laptop, so I can airdrop these from my phone to a folder on my laptop. If you don't have this option, you can connect your phone using a USB cable or simply upload your photos onto a Google Drive from your phone and then access the Google Drive from your laptop and download from there. But please ask for help if you need to. We have Apple and Samsung users in the group, and so someone can help for sure. So I have my Ghana photos here. And I'm just simply selecting the ones that I want. And I'm clicking and dragging these over to Canva. And you can see that they are uploading. And again, there's a little bit of a glitch on the recording, but you can see that they're coming. So I have images in here and videos here. There is an audio folder if you have voiceovers or music or something. I've not got these right now, just images and videos. So I'm going to click, drag, and hover this image at the side of the artboard. And this will auto size your image to fit the space, like so. And if you double click on the image, you can move it to a position that you want. You have the grid there split into thirds to help you with composition. And another way to add images to your artboard is to simply click on the one you want. And when it is on, resize and move around as we have done before. The little dashes on the sides of the image are to crop the frame. There's like a little photo montage going on here. And again, just click on the trash can if you don't want these. Okay, so new page. You have the add page button at the bottom of the page, or you have the page plus option here. And now we are going to go back to elements. And the last thing we searched for in here was arrow. So cross out of this, so we are back to the main menu, and we want to click on frame. So any shapes with the landscape, hills and sky image on, these are frames, meaning we can put photographs or videos into these. So I'm going to select the circular frame. And if you go through to see all, you'll see all your options, and there's so many in here. And this one is always fun, especially for your social media, as we work online and can do business from our phones. So a smartphone frame, and then go back to upload where we have our photos. And click and drag over to the frame. And Canva will auto size your image to fit the frame. And actually, I like this phone one. And I love this one, but not what I want for now. So click on there. I'm pressing backspace on my keyboard to delete, or as before, trash can, and it will delete that way. So adjust the phone now. I'm going to make it bigger so we can see it clearly. Double click on the image to move it around if you want to or need to. Now I want to change the background color. So click on the background, go to the circular rainbow at the top, which we know will bring up the color menu. And this here, I think this is really clever. You see in this menu here, Canva has auto-selected the color palette based on the images you have on your design. How good is that? So I'm going to select the color of the diary, and look at that, looks nice, right? And now I want text on here, so go to text. And remember the one we used before, quite like that one. So click, and there it is. Going to resize by clicking and dragging, and then ungroup. Replacing the text with my message. And remember where the options are for the font size. highlight and add text, drag it out to suit the alignment you want. And highlight all layers and move them together. And write something else, new page. I'm going to go back to the circular frames here, and I want 3 of these. Let's just move them around so I can see them clearly. And I'm dragging across 3 images. Now, my social media is about family, business, and travel, so these images suit these themes well. And I'm just going to move these around and resize by clicking on the corners and dragging. Now you see this one here with my son, it is underneath the road image. Well, I want this on top. So on the top menu to the right, go to where it says position, and these options will appear to the left here. Go to layers, and you see the layer with the image of my son is at the bottom. And I want to bring it up and over the top of the road image. And this one here is already at the top, so that's good. And now for the background. Click on the background and click on the color options. Again, I'm going to pick a color from the images that have been auto-generated. Click on this one here with the 3 lines. Here you can select what style border you want and then the border weight, and that's how thick the border is. I'm going to go with 10. Next, I'm going to click the black circle button next to it. This gives me border color options, and I just simply want it white. I'm repeating the action for the other 2 images. So click on the one you want to edit and then edit, border, color, done. And repeat again. Okay, so background done, images in frames, borders, and composition done. Now I need text. So up to the text menu. And I want to go with this one here. It's big and bold, perfect for standing out and easy to read. Now I want to spread the lines out a little. So you'll see at the top menu, there is a button with lines and an up and down arrow at the side. And in here you have letter spacing and line spacing sliders. So go ahead and move to where you want them. I'm just going to edit this one here. I'm just going to move this in so that the writing goes down onto 2 lines. And again, edit the line spacing. And turn these white. And now I actually think that the background is too light, so I'm going to turn this a darker shade of blue. And again, this is just us experimenting, guys, so just play around. And you really don't know how something is going to look until you try it, so don't be afraid to keep playing with colors, text, and images until you're happy. And that looks better. So let's zoom out. You can see that the slider at the bottom here telling me what artboard number I'm on and at what percentage. So just slide to zoom in and out. And you can also press the button with the 4 squares to view all artboards together. And then from here, you can double click on the one you want, and then you'll go back to the screen where you were before. And just very quickly, I want to show you what you can do here with the draw options. But you can see here that you can select different pen types and colors, and just using your mouse or the trackpad on your laptop, and well, quite literally, you can just draw with them. Remember, the 3 lines button is for line weight, and it's the same here. So in here, you can select the pen thickness, and it's glitchy on here and a little messy looking, but you might do something with it at some point. You might highlight a text or something. And that's it. The whole of the left menu has been explored.